Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare. श्लोक भक्ति रक्षक श्रीधर देव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय विश्वनाथ प्रभुपाद श्रील ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। प्रभुपाद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय। सपाठ शिवन महाप्रभु की जय। रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। All the assembled devotees ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada Esi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj's centennial festival ki jai. Gaur Prabhanande. Om Prabhanatma Saraswati Shriman Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaja ki jai. Prabhanande. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshurulmilitam yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Vancha-kalpatarubhyascha Kripa-sindhubhaiva ca Patitanang pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namah. I am feeling very fortunate and also honored today this Prabhupada Centennial festival assembled here so many Vaishnavas, highly qualified and firm religious preachers and devotees of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Everybody is so qualified, but I have no quality and qualification, especially English is your mother tongue. Prabhupada is from the Prabhupada's literature. You can collect many things, but I have no that capacity. But you are so affectionate and merciful to me, especially this day. Sripad Pushta Krishna Prabhu invited me to speak something in English language. I cannot say no. That is, I have got charge to preach Krishna consciousness from my Guru Maharaj, and also request of the Vaishnavas, that is Guru's order. This is my feeling. I know I cannot speak nicely in English language, but I have got some consciousness from my gurus. When I was very young, that time I joined in the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj, and that time Srila Guru Maharaj living in Srila Swami Maharaj Prabhupada's house. There was two houses. One he given to Guru Maharaj, upstairs 2 rooms for preaching. Actually, Prabhupada Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he wants to organize another big mission in the name of Saraswati Thakur and Mahaprabhu, headed by Srila Guru Maharaj. But Guru Maharaj, he himself told, I am back pusher man. He do not taken that position, but their intimate relationship and friendship was very close, and through that Guru Maharaj cannot deny to stay in his house, and Prabhupada, Srila Swami Maharaj, every day when Guru Maharaj living in Calcutta, every day coming for discussion, discourses, many things, very intimate relationship I have seen. And when I am learning Sanskrit, studying Sanskrit in Calcutta, that time Guru Maharaj maybe in Navadvip, and he ordered me, you must learn Srimad Bhagavad Gita from Srila Swami Maharaj. That is, he that time translating Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and also any question or any difficulty I shall get, he will give his affectionate help to me, and that way actually I handed over in Calcutta in the hand of Srila Prabhupada Swami Maharaj. And this Prabhupada, that time Prabhupada was not used for Srila Swami Maharaj. It was only for Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. And Srila Prabhupada Swami Maharaj was Grihastha that time. That this is the centennial festival, centennial year, and arranged by Srila Pushta Krishna Prabhu as glorification of Srila Prabhupada. Lack of my English language, sometimes I shall miss, forgive my offenses. Anyhow, but later I have got much opportunity to associate with His Divine Grace, and I am going for some collection. Many problems come from other religious persons, and when I am feeling very sad, Srila Swami Maharaj Prabhupada has given me much nourishment. Even my morning breakfast sometimes I am taking in his room, and he is asking me, what you taken today? I am normally taking moody fried rice, and Prabhupada heading me, puffed rice, and Prabhupada telling me, you are cheating every day your stomach. That was his expression. And I have seen every day he is taking some luchi, aloo fried potato, puri. What is puri? But that was not puri, that was luchi. Very fine maida. It is made by maida. White flour. Sripad Bhakti Ananda Sagamaya is always helping me. Anyhow, that time we cannot think that this person one day will take the position of world guru, but very affectionate and too much enthusiastic for preaching. That was my feelings, and I have got much inspiration from his divine grace. I do not want to collect money. I want to collect, but cannot beg to others. But Prabhupada always giving me some nourishment, and Guru Maharaj also. When Guru Maharaj is present there, he is giving me that nourishment. You can say to who is the Mother Kali's devotee, they are fighting with me. And Prabhupada, varieties way, joking, if you are a very faithful devotee of Mother Kali, what you will get finally? His associates you will be finally. Then where you will live, what you will eat, who will be your associates. This way, joking, you must live in cremation field. There will be many ghosts and many things. And what you will eat, the blood of the sun. Mother Kali's Mundamala you have seen. And that Mundamala, whose Mundamala? Garden of skulls of the Asuras, and she is killing them, but she is mother killing her own son. This is the mother's style, and if you want to be her associate, you can be that. We have no objection. But our Krishna living in the Vrindavan Dham, there is so many girlfriend, so much cheese, milk, sundaes, butter, many things. There are fruits, sweets. We shall eat, we shall play with the cowherd boy, and there is Jamuna pulling their nice decorated the gardens, beautiful forest, there is cows, many things as described in Vrindavan, and we will be part of the associates of Krishna. That position we will get. So what you like, you can do as you like. This way he is giving very good nourishment to me. Anyhow, that his style was very simple style. I cannot believe that this person shown his form as Jagat Guru. When I met with Srila Prabhupada in 1973 for inauguration of Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir inauguration. That time Srila Prabhupada had taken Guru Maharaj there, and Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada given lecture, and also they both told oh Govinda Maharaj, you give some speech. I not was prepared, but when they ordered me, I given some lecture. The first it's come in my mind, je kangpati kathayo tu mise, sampati koba praditi maya tu, gopati tadaya kunje gopavadhuti vitang brahma. Whom shall I tell and who will believe it? Je, I stayed with this great personality in their house. I have seen many things there. And today he is seated in Jagat Guru's asan, and all over the world now chanting by his grace the holy name of Lord Sri Krishna. It is impossible to believe, but no other way. That is, with him, that time assembled maybe thousands of the devotees in Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir. Almost there are 300-400 Western devotees. And Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada's relation was very close and intimate. But Guru Maharaj was shown as so poor sannyasi. The Prabhupada first not wrote to Guru Maharaj, I am going with some devotee in India, this is first time. You arrange some reception like that. But he not first told to Guru Maharaj. He told his many rich god brothers, but they not happily given response. Then he wrote me a simple letter, I am going, can I stay there? And I happily, Guru Maharaj told, yes. There we have one small house but nice house. And Guru Maharaj said, you arrange that house for Srila Swami Maharaj. And I am feeling so fortunate that first time I arranged the citizens' reception, whole Navadvip citizen, great Pandit there, in the name of Guru Maharaj, they come in that meeting, and that time Sri Achyutananda Prabhu and Sri Ramanuj Prabhu was with Srila Prabhupada. And that is very happy days that passed. But now everybody knows the glories of Sriman Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu all over the world. That is my experience. Prabhupada many times, 3 times, he told me, oh Govinda Maharaj, you come with me, I shall show which way our preaching program going all over the world. That time Guru Maharaj showing sick, then I cannot come out, but Guru Maharaj also was enthusiastic to send with him. But I cannot come. That is, I have responsibility for Guru Maharaj's health and mock mission. But I told Srila Prabhupada, I am white cloth and you are sannyasi, and which I shall stay with you. I cannot understand their language, anything, but I need to stay with you, but which way I shall stay with you? And Prabhupada said, I shall take you suited, booted. You don't feel shy. As you are, I shall take you. That was his expression. And why he wants to take me, that his expression is this. Srila Guru Maharaj, he cannot go out of India and he is only hearing, but how much his preaching progressment, Guru Maharaj cannot see through his own eyes, but through me, he will get the final and details report about his preaching in the West. That was his desire, but later it's fulfilled by his grace. We must say, today what we are seeing here, so many Western devotees, many with tilaka, many gentlemen and ladies here present, and they are all worshipable mood, hearing from the devotees, from me, about the glory of Guru Gauranga. It was impossible to think that time. No one can believe it. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's religion within few years this way will be spreaded all over the world. But it's happened now. No one can deny. But which way it's happened, you know that history, not necessary to explain that. Alone he come in the Western world and tried so hard, and all the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu and Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswat Thakur, he have got this pranam mantra, what Sripad Pushta Krishna Prabhu before recited. That pranam mantra, when composed, I think it is very appropriate and very nice. And it is really his identification in this mundane world. Now we are seeing the only his mercy given us entrance in this egoist Western world. You know, India was poor country, and that time it was very poor when Prabhupada came. After that, now India have got much wealth and material wealth. Also, many scientists of India, they are now living. That all is materialist. But materially India was poor that time. And no one will hear from any Indian. But his power was unbelievable. That is, Guru Maharaj said, it is not possible by any one man to preach this Krishna consciousness. Only it is Nityananda Prabhu himself can do it. And Nityananda Prabhu means he is non-different from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhus have no different existence. Actually, he is Chaitanya-maya. And Mahaprabhu's mercy that come through his divine grace. What can I say more? Krishna himself can give his own self through his devotee. Mahaprabhu come in this world, he is non-different form of Radha Govinda, wants to test his own ecstatical devotional mood and wants to bestow his mercy through Nam Sankirtan as Jugavatar. And after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it was gradually, it's gone down, that conception of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and polluted by many imitationists, polluted by many imitationists, and Vaishnava, this word, the Bengali section not happily pronouncing. They are telling Vaishtum, not Vaishnava, like that. But very hatefully they are taking the name of Vaishnava. But now what we are seeing, Prabhupada when come in the Western world, that time also he have not got so much response from Indians. And he is searching from the Indians group. From there he will get much support. I heard about Srila Govinda Maharaja. When Prabhupada introducing Srila Govinda Maharaja to Guru Maharaj or someone devotee, Guru Maharaj was very happy to hear that. And Srila Swami Maharaj's face we have seen, he was so happy. He is holding an Indian body, where he is born. From that country, the learned section, they are not coming forward to him. But other world, the Western world, they are proceeding so happily. That is cause. Another cause is that they have got, Western world have got association of that type of great Vaishnava as Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. And they have no offense to Harinam Sankirtan. And for that, they thousands come forward to take mercy of Nitai Chaitanya Dev through him. It is truth. I am seated here today, and with you I am happily discussing about Krishna consciousness, but whose mercy it is. No doubt it is Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur's mission. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur alone started his preaching, and he they ousted the pollution of Mahaprabhu Sampradaya, cleans up, purified the Mahaprabhu Sampradaya and preached pure Krishna consciousness, what's called Shuddha Bhakti, the pure unalloyed devotion to Krishna. And that was his intention and preaching attitude. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, he also within few years established 64 centers in India. And later he tried to give Krishna consciousness the Western world. And he sent his disciples to London, Germany and France, etc. But they was not so successful. And that time Prabhupada have not seen this preaching movement, but he always behind this preaching movement, and he enlightened Srila Swami Maharaj. No one taken charge actually to preach properly Krishna consciousness in this Western world. Then when Srila Swami Maharaj can come forward, all the mercy of Mahaprabhu, all the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, power of Nityananda Prabhu, everything he have got alone and try to enter into the Western egoist world. And actually I am telling, he blasted the egoist world of this West and make a channel for us, and through that channel we can enter into this country after country. And we must confess it. In Christianity we heard that before dying, a real Christian, he will confess to the priest, in front of priest, if he will do what he has done in his life. And that's what called confession. Confession. That if no one will confess that, he is an offender, we must say it. Yeah, we are eating the remnants of Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. And if we not say it, then we are kripagna, ungrateful and offender. Then we must first glorify Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, and this centennial, this meeting,
centennial celebration.
This centennial celebration with you all, at least I shall confess it. And I have seen the Vaishnava world always glorifying the Vaishnavas. Even in the time of Srila Prabhupada, Saraswat Thakur, if two devotees have difference of opinion, and Prabhupada calling them and telling, you glorify him, and he will glorify you in the public meeting. Devotees meeting, calling Prabhupada, Saraswat Thakur them and telling this. That is, Mahaprabhu's teachings is like that. Mahaprabhu's teachings giving us the proper spiritual spirit of life. Teachings is this, Jatinadavi Sunikena Taroriva Sahisnuna Amanina Manodena Kirtaniya Sadhahari. If you want to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you must be qualified with these three qualifications. Be humble, be tolerant, and give honor to others. What difficulty? Everybody will be happy with you. No one disturb your practicing life. And if you need any help from others, they also will help to you. That is the very simple preaching. Guru pore murkho dekhi korilo shason. Tumi murkho tomar nahi vedanta adhikar. Krishna nam japo sadai mantra sar. When Prakashananda Saraswati told to Sriman Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Dev, why you are not reading Vedanta Darshan, you are a sannyasi, it is your duty. And Mahaprabhu said to Prakashananda Saraswati, my Guru Dev told me, you are unqualified. You cannot read and you cannot hear Vedanta Darshan. And what necessary in this age of Kali Yuga? Here Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam. Kalau nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gatirannatha. Then you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Without offense, if you chant it, you will get prominent and very good result through that. And I am chanting by order of my Guru Maharaj, and I am getting that good feelings. I am feeling presence of Krishna within me, and I am feeling many things about Krishna, and through that I am dancing, I am chanting, I am crying, I am rowing, many things happening to me. Then I am thinking I become mad, no doubt. Then I went to Gurudev and asked to Gurudev, "Oh Gurudev, what mantra you've given to me? Kiva mantra dila Gosai, kiva sar bol, jopite mantra korilo pagol." What mantra you've given me? I do not know how much powerful is this mantra. When I am taking this mantra, I am becoming a madman. Then Guru said to me, this is the result of this mantra. All the mundanity, mundane activity will stop if you will take this mantra, and you become full of transcendental knowledge, and you will get full ecstasy in the name of Sri Krishna. This way Guru expressed me, I am doing that. It is, I am not willingly doing, but by order of Gurudeva, I am chanting Mahamantra, I am getting this result. Mahaprabhu's teachings is very simple. Mahaprabhu was shown, actually he was very great scholar, Pandit, and when he was 16 years old, that time he defeated a great scholar named Keshav Kashmiri Digvijay Pandit. You heard this, you read it in Chaitanya Charitamrita. But his process was very nice process, always humility, tolerant. He defeated that Digvijay Pandit, but he is seated with his devotee, with his students, and Digvijay come, no one facing Digvijay for debating.
And no one could face him.
No one Pandit of Navadip they are facing to Digvijay for debating, and Digvijay thinking no one coming to me. In the meantime he has seen in the Ganges, bank of Ganges, they are seated Nimai Pandit with hundreds of students. And from far when he has seen, Digvijay think, this may be Nimai Pandit, that is his name I heard, he is a great scholar. This may be Nimai Pandit. And he went to meet with Nimai Pandit. And Nimai Pandit took him, given height, a asan, and praised him. Oh, you are the Bodhputra of Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati. You are here, I am very fortunate. When you are here, please pray about Mother Ganges, something we want to hear that. Then Digvijay was very happy with the behavior of Nimai Pandit, and he composed hundreds of slokas and praised Mother Ganges. Then all the students were stunned to hear that. Then folded hand Nimai Pandit asked, "Oh, we are not so qualified. Please explain one sloka and we will hear that, and all the students also will be happy." And Digvijay think, as thunder storm I pronounce the slokas, and what sloka I shall tell, I shall explain. For testing, he asked to Nimai Pandit, "Can you remember any one sloka?" That is, he composed it. It was not in the scriptures. Then Nimai Pandit said, "Mahattam Gangaya Satatamidama Bhati Nitaran." And this sloka Nimai Pandit told. And Digvijay was stunned. This boy, which way memorized within a second, I compose and pronounce it like thunder. And which way he memorized, he I remember it. And he asked the Nimai Pandit, which way you remembered this sloka? I memorized it. Then Nimai Pandit said, you are Saraswati Barputra.
You were born by the boon of Saraswati. You've been given the boon of Saraswati.
Saraswati given the boon to you, and through that you are great scholar Pandit. And someone maybe by the grace of Saraswati can memorize this way. Anyhow, then Digvijay Pandit, he told, he explained that sloka, and hearing that, Mahaprabhu said, it is very nice, very good, but anything inside there wrong, or how much it is ornamental, please tell to us. And Digvijay was a little disturbed. He said, I compose slokas and there is not possible wrong anyway. And this boy telling anything wrong inside there, and how many alunkars and others ornament inside, you tell. Then Digvijay proudly told, nothing wrong is inside there, and why you are telling like this? Then Mahaprabhu said, oh, Bhavabhuti, Vedavyas, all the big scholars, their sloka also sometimes they are making wrong. So what difficulty for that? Here anything wrong you can tell us. Or how many good things inside of this sloka, you please tell us. Then Digvijay was very much disturbed. He told, nothing inside wrong. Can you show anything? Then Mahaprabhu said, if you not will angry with me, I can tell something. Digvijay is very surprised, and he told, what wrong inside? Well, not only wrong, here is good also, many things. Then Mahaprabhu explained. Then Mahaprabhu shown the I forgot. 5 kind of mischief inside there, and also much glorification of that sloka. And Digvijay wants to debate with Mahaprabhu and cannot do that. That is, he thinks that this boy, not only think, he told to Mahaprabhu, you which way you will understand how much ornament in this sloka. And Mahaprabhu said, I not read it, but I heard it. The ornamental analysis I heard many from the Panditas. And then Mahaprabhu when explained Digvijay very sweetly and without pain, he defeated by Mahaprabhu. And the students, this story I am telling for this, the humility, how much nourishment can give to us. Then student little smiling, somebody trying to little criticize the Digvijay, Mahaprabhu heavily chastised them and told not to do this. Then he folded hand, told to Digvijay, today maybe not your mind steady, tomorrow we shall meet and tomorrow we shall discuss about this matter. You don't mind, my students, all is not very good. Anyhow, I am thinking today you are not feeling well, that is you cannot talk much with me. He not told not debate. You cannot talk much with me, but tomorrow we shall talk again. This way Mahaprabhu defeated the Digvijay. At night, Digvijay prayed to Mother Saraswati, and Saraswati told, in respect of my husband, he is Narayan, I cannot debate with him, and for that you defeated by him. But you don't think you defeated by any one person, but he is Lord himself. Then you have no shyness. If you need your life's satisfactory result, you must go to Nimai Pandit and take shelter into the lotus feet of Nimai Pandit. You will be supremely benefited. Then early in the morning, 4 o'clock, he went to Nimai Pandit's house, the Digvijay alone. And Nimai Pandit opened the door and have seen Digvijay. Oh, Digvijay, you are here. Please come. Oh, Prabhu, you don't cheat me. I understand through my goddess Saraswati, you are Narayan. Then you don't cheat me. See, told me for taking shelter to your lotus feet, and I am taking shelter to your lotus feet. Then Mahaprabhu giving his mercy to him and giving this advice to Digvijay, যে দিগ্বিজয় করিব বিদ্যার কার্য নহে, ঈশ্বর ভজিলে সেই বিদ্যা সত্য কহে, মন দিয়া বুঝো দেহ ছাড়িয়া চলিলে, ধন বা পৌরুষ কিছু সঙ্গে নাই চলে, একে মহান্ত সব সর্বোপরি হরি, করেন ঈশ্বর সেবা দৃঢ় চিত্ত করি, থেকে ছাড়িয়া বিপ্র সকল জঞ্জাল, শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চরণ গিয়া ভজ সকাল, সেই সে বিদ্যার ফল জানিহ নিশ্চয়, কৃষ্ণপাদ পদ্মে যাতে চিত্তবৃত্ত রয়, মহা উপদেশ এই কহিলু তোমারে, সবে কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি সত্য অনন্ত সংসারে. Mahaprabhu given advice to Digvijay, you have got good result. You come to me by the grace of Goddess Saraswati. This is my advice to you. What you are doing, this is not a result of our human life. We do not know how long we will stay in this mundane. Today, that very moment in my hand, but tomorrow what will be for me, what waiting for me, I do not know. You forget your past and you proceed to your bright future. And what is that? With your all, everything, you surrender to Krishna and chant the glories of Krishna, take the name of Krishna, and this is the সেই সে বিদ্যার ফল জানিহ নিশ্চয়, কৃষ্ণপাদ পদ্মে যাতে চিত্তবৃত্ত রয়. That is the real result of education. And we must worship Krishna. We hear about Krishna, we talk about Krishna, we chant about Krishna, we serve about Krishna. This is the result of the education, proper education. Real knowledge. Then you have got that opportunity. যে মহা উপদেশ এই কহিলু তোমারে, সবে কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি সত্য অনন্ত সংসারে. In this mundane world, nothing truth, all is illusion, but truth is this, the Krishna bhakti, the devotion to the Krishna. Where we are living now, we are living plane of exploitation. Without exploitation, we cannot alive. Ahastani sahastaram, apadani chatuspadam, Laguni tatra mahadhan jivo jivasya jivanam. If we want to fill up somewhere, we must dig somewhere. Take some earth from there and fill other places. Then, without cheating, exploiting to others, we cannot live in this mundane plane of exploitation. But our life's goal is that when we have got the human life, only we can fulfill our life's goal within this life if we will chant the holy name of Lord Krishna and serve to Krishna. Holy name means it is transcendental vibration form of Lord Krishna. When it is transcendental, transcendentals have this type of character and nature. He can reveal any one place and everybody's heart. And when, without offense, we will try to chant the holy name of Krishna, when we will try to serve the Krishna, we must get super benefit of our life, and all the good qualities of Krishna always will give their glance to our life. What we want in this mundane world, everything we will get if we will try to serve Sri Krishna. We need charm, we need beauty, we need harmony, love, everything extremely existing within that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Nowhere this type of quality and qualification we will see except Krishna. Krishna himself given him in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Also in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you will see Krishna himself telling, I am the Lord. Nowhere you will hear like this. Aham sarvaja jnanam bhukta cha prabhureva cha manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyajimang namaskuru sarvadharman parityajya mahamekam saranam. Many varieties of sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, varieties of sloka in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Krishna himself given his identification, I am the Lord, and everything you will see within Krishna very beautifully, and all is merciful to the conditioned souls and liberated souls, everything. Krishna Loka's character like that, the abode of Krishna character like this. Yasriya Kanta Kanta Paramapurusha Kalpatarabu Druma Bhumis Chinta Mani Ganamai Toyam Amritan Kathaganam Nattang Gamanamapi Bangsi Priyataki, and others also. Chintamani Prakarasat Mushukalpa Briksha Laksha Brideshu Suradhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sastra Satasambhrama Sebbamanam Govinda Mahadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. You know that sloka, all the sloka, I think so. I learned from you, actually. Anyhow, that the abode of Sri Krishna, it is, we cannot conceive how much beautiful, how much ecstasy, how much love, everything playing with this sweet absolute in that abode of Sri Vrindavan Dham. Sajatra, when I heard, I was stunned. The Sajatra Khirabdhi Surabhi Bhascha Sumahan Nimesad Dhakho Brajatinahi Yatrapi Samaya. Time is waiting for the service, everything waiting for the service to Krishna. Say, abode of Sri Krishna, how much beautiful it is glorified in Brahma Samhita, and Dhyan of Krishna, Brahma Stava of Krishna, and other, everywhere you will see the glorification of Krishna. It is completely different from other god or demigod. Even Krishna's incarnation as Sri Ramachandra, non-different form with Krishna, only different with some relationship with their devotee. And fourth exceptional quality existing within Krishna. Rupa Goswami Prabhu in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu given that description. Sarvad Bhuta Chamatkara Leela Kallola Bharidhi Adulla Madhura Prema Mandita Priyamandala Trijagat Manasakar Simurali Kalakujita Asaman Ortharupa Sri Bhishma Pita Charachara. This is four extreme good qualities existing, exceptional good quality existing within Krishna character. And Krishna, he himself wants to embrace him in front of the mirror. That type of beautifulness, that type of love, charm in the form of Sri Krishna. Everybody knows it. Krishna like that. Krishna, this word, it is akarshan kare, attraction with this two alphabet, no? Two syllables, that so much attraction will fill the devotee of Krishna. One poetry of Chandidas, Keva Sunailo Samanam, Kanin Vitor Dia Morome Posilamu, Akun Korila Mama Pan, Najani Koteko Modhu Sam Name Achego, Paran Charite Nahi Pare, Jikane Bosati Tad, Noyane Hetiago, Kamone Dhoirajal Dhori, Gitare Erokom. নাম পড়ো তাতে যার ওই ছন করিল গো অঙ্গের পরশে কিবা হয় when hearing the Krishna Nam from the perfect source, what feelings coming to the clean, super clean devotee's heart? It is the expression within this poetry. It is when entering through ear, immediate entering into the heart and showing there his own glories and beauty, effulgence, everything, and how much sweetness, how much ecstasy existing within these two syllables. We cannot conceive it. This type of character of Sri Krishna, and when Krishna himself wants to give his own self, then he can give anyone. Je vai bhagavata prokta upaya jhatmalabdhaye anya pungsang avidusam viddhit bhagavata nitan. Srimad Bhagavat, there this sloka in Navajogendra Sangvat, what is the Krishna consciousness? Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, when himself telling, I like to eat rasgulla or singara, samosa or rasgulla like that, then when he himself will tell it, and we shall supply that to Krishna, Krishna must will be happy. And Krishna telling himself, this is the process to satisfy me. Jevai Bhagavata Prakta. Bhagavan Krishna, what told himself, this is satisfying me supremely. You follow this process. And that is the chanting the holy name of Krishna. Himself given it. Then what question about that? You will see all the religion And this conception light also existing. In Muslimism, they are also taking their holy name of their Lord, Allah. They are telling Allah and taking name of Lord. In Christianism, they are also taking name of their Lord. Buddhism, they are also taking their name of Lord. That they feel it, the power flowing through the wave. And Krishna name, it is supremely transcendental form, vibration of Krishna. Then when without offense we will take that name and we will get everything what we need, everything within Krishna conception, then by the mercy of Krishna, satisfaction of Krishna, and by the grace of Krishna, we must get it. The Krishna, he himself told, this way you will get my mercy. Then no question for chanting the holy name without offense and other things with the association of the devotee of Krishna. This will 10 times more, maybe 100 times more good result we will get. Always devotees serving Krishna, 24 hours they are serving Krishna. That is their nature. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakkamat Muni Vedanam. This Navada Bhakti description given in Ambarish Charitra, Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu said, Tar Madhya Sarvasreshta Naam Sankirtan. Best of the process, devotional process, two is highest, that is hearing the glories and chanting the glories and chanting the holy name. But all you will do with the association of the sadhus. And then illusory environment cannot attack anyway to you. First you cannot chant without offense. And that opportunity you will get through the association of the sadhus. Sadhu means not saffron cloth only. They are also sadhu and grihastha, brahmachari, vanaprasthi. Everybody have that good quality if he is a devotee of Krishna. Actual